Rappers, this is the path that you are currently going on in your music career. And before you go any further, watch the rest of this video.
Get that, bet that, jump shot, wet that, post moves, no rules, chef that, no boo.
What's up, everybody? My name is Leezy the Gifted. I'm a rapper and a music producer. I do a little bit of everything, and this is mainly for rappers, but it could also be for producers too. Look, I've been doing music seriously since 2011, so about 9 years, and I have made tons of mistakes, and I want to try to save all of you. This really is primarily for rappers. I want to try and save you as all the mistakes that I made, and just try and kind of school you on a couple of things in terms of like mindset and ethics, this, that, and the third. Okay, so number one, understand where you are in this day and age, okay? There is so much music out there. Like, the barriers to entry, which means what it takes to become a rapper, are low. It doesn't cost any money. You could literally, anybody can get a recording studio and just start putting out songs on all streaming platforms. By the way, if you want to know how to put out all your music on all streaming platforms, there's a video below where I give you a tutorial. It's super easy. It's this site called DistroKid. Use the link below and you'll get a little discount. With all the noise coming out, when it comes to, oh, that means that I need to be really unique. That means I need to sit and plan and think about my songs. Wrong. No, that's the wrong approach. You need to put out as much content as you possibly can. I'll give you an example. Russ, everybody knows who that is. If you don't, go look him up. He put out a song a week for 3 years straight, and he says that's what blew him up. I believe him. Now, he probably did a lot of other things too, like promote himself, this, that, and the third, whatever. You got to put out a lot of content. And as a rapper, here's the deal. And I'm going to be honest with you. I was in this position too. You don't have any value. You don't. Here's your value. Entertainment. There's 3 things that you have to have when it comes to the content you put out. You got to have one of these 3. You either have to educate, you have to inspire, you have to entertain. One of the 3, 2 of the 3, all 3. When you're a rapper, damn near the only thing you have is entertain and inspire. You have a little bit of educate, but not really. But it's mostly entertainment, right? And this is a tough pill for a lot of people to swallow. You don't have value in this game. There's billions of rappers out there. So how are you going to separate yourself? The only value you have is entertainment and yourself. So all you can really do, put yourself out there more. Here's how you do it. What I'm about to tell you might stress you out, but don't worry. It's all right. You cannot just put out music. Not in this day and age. If you want to just put out music, there's a way to do it. You have to do it at least once a week. If you can't put out 1 song per week, that sounds really great and is professional and you own the full rights to the beat, then it's, I don't know, you're not really going to make anything. So what you've got to do is you got to figure out different ways to put out content, okay? I'll give you an example. I'm a rapper, but I also have this YouTube channel, and I have a podcast, and I have a clothing brand, and I started a social media agency. Why? Because I realized the lane I was in. When you're a rapper, you don't have a lot. You have a tight little lane. All you have is music. You have to start thinking of yourself as more than just a rapper. You are a brand, right? Whatever your name is, you're a brand. Mine is Leezy the Gifted, and I want to be more than a rapper. You have to be, right? I'll give you a great example of that. Russ is a great example. He wrote a book. He has a book. Now he's an author, right? Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, y'all know who Gary V is. Gary V, author, CEO of a company, CEO of a bunch of different companies. He's got shoes, he's got a wine business, he's got a media company, author, public speaker, all these different types of things, right? The reason he does that is because he understands that the more places you put yourself, the better off you are. So as a rapper, are you really just going to put out music? If you're a producer, are you only going to put out beats? No, don't just do that. Put out more. Put your face out there. Tell people about yourself. If you, and here's the thing, there are so many different ways to put out content. It's crazy. I'll give you the three. There's video. By the way, I tell clients that I work with for my social media agency who are businesses, I tell local businesses this same exact stuff. You can use it. 3 different types of content. Video, audio, written. Again, video, audio, written. Video. You're watching a video right now, right? You could do a YouTube video or a Facebook Live or an Instagram Live. The other one, audio. That's a podcast. Written, that's a blog. Oh, audio, songs, music, videos, music videos. Written, blog, okay? I'm going to get way more into content breakdowns on another video, but all I'm trying to get you to understand right this second, you need to start putting out more content. And if you don't want to put out more content, you're going to lose. The other thing I wanted to get to, your budget. Your budget, aka zero. I know where you're at. I've been there too, where I've had no money to spend on my career and I didn't know what to do. I am not going to yell at you about ways that you can earn money today. I'm not going to do that. There are ways to get yourself out there without spending money. There are things that you can do to earn money. But again, I could get into those in a whole nother video. But you do need a certain amount of money to make it. You have to basically look at your career with longevity. A lot of people don't do that. Okay? You're like, how am I going to get my next song? How am I going to get my next song out? That's fine. I get that. But you got to start thinking about that long term. How are you going to sustain a long-term career? So think about what you really need as an artist. You need to own your music, right? You need to somehow put an income stream to your music, because otherwise you're just going to do music as a side hustle, which you and I both know you don't want to do. We don't want to do that. We want to take music seriously. We want music to go all the way, and we want to be wealthy. So you got to figure out some kind of income stream. How's music going to do that, right? And again, I think it's easier as a personal brand than a musician, but that's my take on it. You have to own, and you have to completely own your music. I want to talk about that right there. Completely owning your music. You have probably looked for beats on YouTube for free. And you know that when you find a beat on YouTube and you do the whole YouTube to MP3 thing, you know it's not really the right thing to do, but you do it anyway because you need to put a song out and you don't have any money and you right? But you do it anyway. But then guess what? The song is low quality and you don't own it. You answer this honestly. Can you build a career doing that? No. And if you said yes, you're lying, and I need you to exit this video. No, you can't. Now, let's say that you're legit. And you're like, no, I don't do that, Lee. I don't jack for beats anymore. I'm legit. I go on BeatStars. I go on Airbit. I go on SoundClick. I buy people's beats. Okay, great. You and I both know how much those beats cost. You and I both know how much those beats cost. The cheapest lease, 20, 30 for an MP3 lease. And then what? In the contract, real fine print, you only get 5,000 streams. What? And they're gonna sell that beat to multiple artists. What? Dude, stop all that. That's stupid. You can't build a career that way. How? How are you gonna build a career that way? Then eventually you're gonna want to get the exclusive rights. But what if someone else buys the exclusive rights? You're screwing yourself up in the long term. If that's the only option you have, I understand. But just so you know, that's not the only option you have. I actually put out offers for my beats that are way better than that. I'm going to be putting one out soon, and I really wish I had it available to you. But if you want to be added to my email list, all you got to do, send me a DM on Instagram. I'll add you to my email list, and I update people. I'm about to put out this mega bundle of beats and a bunch of free bonuses that's going to blow your freaking mind. The price is going to make you want to jump off a building. It's going to be so good. But we're not there yet. I'm still putting some things together. If you want to be on my email list, send me a DM on Instagram at Leezy the Gifted. Okay. but you know you can't build a career that way, right? Off of the whole buying beats on Airbnb. Okay, so then what do? Do you buy the exclusive rights? Ooh, what is that, like 100, 150, 200, 500? And sometimes artists, producers will sell the exclusive rights to you, but not the unlimited rights. So you'll be the last one who has the beat, but not unlimited streams and views. Well, what is that? How can I build a career off that? So, what do? What's the last option? Well, you could link up with somebody you know. You could. You definitely could do that. If you found somebody in your local area that you know personally, dude, link up with them. But I'll tell you something. I did that. I did that with a couple of people. It don't work. It don't work. It didn't work for me. Maybe it works for you. But if you if you link up with someone and they're just like, yo, I just want to grind with you, bro. I just want to build this, that, and the third. I just want to do this for free, bro. Love the music, blah, blah, blah. Cool. What about when they have bills to pay? What about when they have school? What about when they have work? What about when they have things to do? What about when they change their mind and realize, oh, this ain't going anywhere? Then what? Now you're, oh God. What if you realize that you don't have control of your music? What if they make a beat and you don't like it? What if you want a certain type of beat and they can't make it? Trust me, I've been down this path. I know what it's like to have somebody produce for me. It doesn't work. What if they don't know how to mix and master? If they don't know how to mix and master, dude, then what? You just have beats. You still have to spend money on mixing and mastering. So what do? What do we do? You can do what I did. I started producing my own music. Let me tell you something. This is a list of all the songs I'm working on right now. This is the color coding. I think there's like 16 songs on this whiteboard. I want to tell you about this. I own all the rights to these because I made the beat. Exclusive, unlimited, fully mixed and mastered by me. Each one of these songs costs me, I want you to think, before I tell you the price, how much this, you already know how much I pay to make these songs. Think about this. An exclusive unlimited beat, let's just for fair, let's say $200. Mix and master, which I charge people $99 for that. So let's say $300. 300 times 16. Where's my damn phone? Oh, I'm using the phone. Guess how much those cost me? Same as your budget. Nothing. They don't cost me anything because I produce my own music. I play piano, make beats, mix and master. I do it all myself. I gotta be honest, y'all. If you don't do that, the only other option you have is to get a beat bundle from a producer like me, who's selling beats for crazy good deals. But other than that, I think you need to produce your own music. Now, you might be thinking, oh, no, it's not for me. Or you might be thinking, oh my God, I'm so stressed out. Don't trip. Relax. I got videos for that. I got a couple of videos on how you can easily make your own beats starting for as low as $8 a month. It's a service I use. I have a bunch of videos on it. I will link them in this video. Don't worry. It's super easy. Trust me. I recommend either starting to make your own beats or start learning how to mix and master, which, by the way, I shouldn't even say this. In this mega bundle of beats that I'm going to be giving away, I'm also going to give away a free mixing and mastering course. So you can learn how to mix and master and never have to pay anybody to do it for you again. Anyway, look, that's pretty much all I've got for you. You're running out of options. It's 2020. Here's the things you need to do. You need to put out more content. And if it ain't, and it cannot just be music, it's got to be some kind of a vlog or podcast or blog written, right? You do also need to put out music, and you got to do it a lot, a whole lot. I do it twice a month. I think I put out 20 or 21 songs last year, I think. You can look back. I'm Leezy the Gifted on all streaming platforms. That's all one word, Leezy the Gifted. And this year I'm gonna be able to do 24 songs this year or more, and a bunch of videos and all types of things. So guys, don't make this too complicated. You need to put out a lot of content. You need to put out more music. If you want to put out more music, you probably need to produce your own music. Trust me. Before you leave, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification. I'm going to be putting out a YouTube video every single week in 2020, and I'm going to be helping rappers, producers. I'm going to talk about mindset. I'm going to talk a lot about marketing, branding, content creation, on how you can put out content easily, quick, fast, easy, and build a brand and build a buzz around your music without having to pay any money. How much better does it get? Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Leezy the Gifted. I'll see you next week.